Pascal, obviously they were able to get it back within 4 or 5 a couple times in the second half. You guys seemed to immediately kind of respond to those. I mean, just what did you like about how, obviously don't want to let it get that close, but how do you like how you guys responded in those situations?
Yeah, I mean, I think we gotta get better with leads. That's kind of like it's not a bad problem to have. There's some people that want to get back into games. We have a problem of having a little lead and playing a little loose. We just gotta get better. I thought today, it was some tough stretches, but we came right back, like you said, and we fought through it. Like teams like this is hard. Like you come in to play, and it's like, oh, this person's not playing, this person's not playing. Like you prepare like for these guys to play, and sometimes it's like it's just human nature to just be like, okay, like all the best players are not in the game. It just happens naturally. It's not even like we prepare for it. Like we talked about it. Like I've heard it like all day today. But it just happens. Like that's how basketball is. And I think that as long as we just keep working the game and doing the things that we know we need to do, we'll be all right. And I thought we did that.
So I mean, you've obviously been through that enough times. You've had enough games like this in your career where guys were sitting out and you had to go through that. I mean, what do you have to keep in mind? I guess
you just gotta keep focusing on us. Like we know our journey right now. Like we know how up and down we've been. Like to be the team that we need to be. Like we gotta be consistent. Like no matter who we play. Today is the worst. Tomorrow we're gonna play an amazing team, but it doesn't matter. The focus is the same. We gotta we gotta have the same focus no matter who's out there playing. And like I said, I don't know what day we're playing, but it's going to be different.
Right.
Playing a hot team, a team that's #1 in the league, it's going to be a challenge, and we got to have the same mentality to just, if we get a lead, keep it. If we have to fight to get back into the game, we have to do the same thing. Like our focus got to be the same.
You obviously were able to get some of those shots when you needed to have them, and obviously generally this team's been able to rely on you in a lot of tough situations, throughout this year, especially when it was tougher earlier in the season. And how important has that been to you to be that kind of player, to be somebody that this team can rely on when things aren't going the way you want to?
Yeah, no, I think I put a lot of work into my craft, and I think every single night I'm ready. I'm ready. However the ball is going to go. There's going to be times where you might get more opportunity than others. It's just all about preparation, and for me. I prepare every single day for these moments. Like every single night I'm out there, I want to be a threat on all 3 levels, and I want to do it consistently every single night. And that's my focus. As soon as I wake up every day for a game, like I want to be consistent. I want to do everything that I can on defense, on offense, rebounding. Like that's something that every single day I think about rebounding. I want to be a better rebounder, and I think I'm putting the effort. And I want to be a better defender. I think I'm doing the same thing. So I'm just being a complete player every single night. Like just for me, being around, I know what it takes to win. And sometimes you're gonna make shots, sometimes you're gonna miss them. I think I'm just trying to have my consistent, just kind of level of focus and attention to details and just energy every single night.
And obviously, from a consistency basis, I think you've only had one game the entire time you've been here that you haven't gotten at least in double figures. I mean, what are you most proud of in terms of what you've been able to achieve in terms of consistency?
It's amazing. I think, obviously, you're trying to be humble about it, but I mean, this is hard. Like, this is not everybody that does, the things I'm able to do out there, and I recognize that. And to me, it's just, again, it's not about numbers. It's just about the consistency and doing everything to take care of my body, doing everything to just be out there every single night at my best, or at least try to be at my best. And I think it's just, I have a lot of people behind the scene working, with me to prepare me every single day for every single game, basketball-wise, on my body, like everything, So I just try to give myself the best chance that I can. And again, I just go out there and trust everything and just let it all out there.
We talked a lot last year about you feeling those guys were still figuring out what you could do, like how much was possible. How far do you think that's come this year?
I think we're learning every single day. And for me, I trust Ty to make the right decisions, and I think being in that second unit, just understanding, working with TJ's strength and all the guys' strength to also just understand like what I can do and who I am. I think we're still figuring out how to, use me in that situation. Just because for me, I feel like, the gravity that I have is just not about scoring. It's just about making plays, bringing other guys and just giving other guys open shots also and I think we figured it out. Like I think sometimes we have different people out there in the lineups, and I think it's just a matter of just figuring it out. We played some good stretches, but I think the more we're out there, we continue to play downhill and use each other's strength. Like I think we're going to be hard to guard, from top to bottom.
Since you brought up the second unit part, and obviously for a lot of this last stretch, you've been kind of the first person to check out, and then you check back in, with that second unit. So you're kind of really operating with two different groups.
Yeah.
What's that been like? And is that something you volunteered for? Or is that something that was just thrust upon you? I mean, like,
yeah,
what do you like
it's
about
tough.
that challenge?
Like it's tough because I'm like a serial hooper. Like I want to be on the court. Like I come from a team where I play 40 minutes every single night. Like I'm ready. I'm ready to play with any lineup, anytime. So I always want to be on the court. So there's a little, obviously, coach, we want to, keep fresh legs out there. We want to play some way, and like I trust that, I believe in that. But for me, I always want to be ready to be out there, play first unit, second unit. I just gotta, understand my role in both. If you need more rebounding in that first unit, I'm gonna do that. More defense, do that. And then second unit, if you need more scoring, I'll do that. So I think just trying to figure out how I can help in every single lineup. And to me, I just feel like, I can play with anybody. So yeah.
Yeah, you guys have won 5 in a row, and you've won 11 of your last 14. What is clicking with this team right now that wasn't earlier in the season?
I think we have more stretches of just good basketball. Like I think try to limit the up and downs. Like we had a lot of peaks and valleys. Like it was just like really just high and then lows, and I think we try to just stay just steady a little bit more. And I think that consistency and the fact that we're able to do that, it shows in the winning column. But it's like I said, sometimes you're gonna play great basketball, you're gonna lose, and sometimes I think it's just our focus and our energy is like a lot better, and there's a lot less just like up and down. It's more steady, and that's how we gotta be.
Ty's played pretty efficiently over the past few weeks here. What are some good things you've seen from him that have really helped the team?
Yeah, I think he's aggressive. He's just aggressive downhill. Like I think obviously we know how amazing of a shooter he is, but I just think I like the fact that he's been so adamant about getting to the paint, getting floaters. Like he has amazing touch. Like, and I always try to tell him that floaters, layups, like that's what's gonna open up your game even more. And then once you do the little side step threes, like that's you just go to another level. But I think I just like his focus, even on defense, like be more engaged, and then also on offense, just be more downhill, like playing with a different pace, and attack mentality.
Thank you guys. Thanks, Pascal.
Thanks, Pascal.